You clawing your way out of the darkness? Did you tell the kid whoever walks with you dies by my hand?
I will kill him, for both of us. I do not aim at my hand. He who aims with his hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim with my eye. I do not shoot with my hand. I shoot with my mind.
The Dark Tower, I finally got around to watching this movie. This is a film that's been in development for a really long time. It's based on the very popular Stephen King books, and it's supposedly Stephen King's Lord of the Rings. And I've heard that the Man in Black is commonly either featured or mentioned in almost all of Stephen King's books, if not all, I'm not sure. So this book franchise has its fans. It was very highly anticipated. For me, I kind of went into it, I've never read the book, so I went into it, especially after that first trailer, with very mild expectations. I was not really looking forward to it, which is probably why it took me so long to get around to watching it. But I do love Matthew McConaughey. I thought the trailers were pretty good. I like Idris Elba, so I thought, heck, let's give it a try. And I will say it's not as horrible as I thought it was going to be. It's not as horrible as its Rotten Tomatoes score. There are parts about it that I really liked. There are a lot of things that are very lacking in it, and I can see why it got those low scores. But, you know, I don't know if this is going to appease fans of the books. The movie is there's these earthquakes going on. There's this kid. His parents thinks he's crazy because he's been drawing a man in black, a gunslinger, and drawing weird towers and all kinds of weird stuff. They've been sending him to a psychiatrist because they think he's crazy. But guess what? He's really not. There's multiple dimensions, and in another dimension there's this dude played by Matthew McConaughey, the Man in Black. He is trying to open a portal, I guess, or destroy the tower with kids' minds or something. When the tower falls, then all the dark creatures of this other dimension can come into all the other dimensions, and Matthew McConaughey can rule over them all. Then you got Idris Elba. He's the last remaining gunslinger, which I guess the gunslingers are just there to protect the tower. And then this kid ends up in this other dimension. He's traveling along with the gunslinger, and they have to take down Matthew McConaughey. That is your basic story here. Let me do the good stuff first. I thought Matthew McConaughey was, pretty dang good in this. I thought Idris Elba was good. I thought I was going to hate the little kid, but he actually was fine in this movie. Really, the cast as a whole was pretty enjoyable. The action and special effects in this movie I thought looked fine. I was thinking maybe it would look crappy, but you could tell they put some money into it. There are two big fight scenes, but there's also some other little ones sprinkled in there, and all of that stuff looked really good. I really enjoyed towards the end where Idris Elba just starts going ham on people. I enjoyed that scene, and I liked the scene between Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey fighting each other. I enjoyed that too. I, didn't mind the story. I feel like maybe they dumbed it down for people like me who had not read the books. But, for the most part, it's not something crazy new. It felt like I had seen this kind of plot before, but it wasn't horrible either. Now, things I didn't like about the movie, the biggest thing is its pacing. It feels very rushed. It feels like that half of the movie is missing, like they cut down a ton of exposition and things, and they cut down, it just felt like it was a very rushed movie, and we were jumping into things and getting to it really quick. That's probably because this movie's been messed with a bunch, and I don't think the studio had much faith in it. It definitely feels like a rushed movie. Another thing, Matthew McConaughey's character, it was a little confusing to me. His powers, specifically. He reminded me of Kilgrave from the Jessica Jones series. He could just walk into a room and be like, stop breathing, or kill that person. So he's really, really powerful. And a person of that power, I don't understand what he really wanted. I mean, I know I said in the story he's trying to bring the tower down so he can rule all the universes with an army of darkness, but if you're so powerful as Matthew McConaughey's character is, why do you want to do that? You could literally just pretty much do with whatever you want. You can travel to any dimension you want. You can make people do whatever you want. So why do you even care about an army of evil creatures? I don't know if that's maybe explained more in the book, or if this is just some kind of weird movie trope that happened here, but his character overall, I just felt like I don't know what the point of it was. Now, Idris Elba's character, you got a little bit more backstory. You understand his character a little bit more. Matthew McConaughey's character, while he acted the part well and was really creepy, I just don't know what the point of his character. So, it's a pretty short movie. I enjoyed it for the most part. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't really anything that special either. I thought it was very average. I'm going to give The Dark Tower a 3 out of 5. If you like this video, click that like button. Comment below if you want to talk to me about anything. Click the Rainy Cage button to subscribe and keep up to date with all my videos. And I'll leave you with a few of my most recent videos and some of these sweet, sweet dance moves. This is Rainy Cage. Peace out.